Good afternoon, coaches. My name is Peter Mortson, and I am a coach and executive member with the Storm FC in Orangeville. I am currently head coach of the Under 13 Girls District Team and assisting with the Under 15 Boys iModel program. I have been an executive member of Storm FC for over 15 years and currently hold the position of club president. As with many parents who want their kids to play sports, I started coaching my son at the age of 5 in both hockey and soccer. I was excited to be involved with him and to pass along knowledge of the games I played and loved as a kid, so I undertook helping as a volunteer coach. Over the next 18 years, I would undertake several roles in soccer and hockey to help build my understanding of the game and how to coach. The first couple of years watching my son play in house league made me question why soccer was run the way it was. There was all the best players were playing all the time. There was next to no coaching, but kids only played games, and it wasn't a very fulfilling experience for me. So based on that, I attended an AGM and found that there was need for volunteers. And so I stepped into a role, which eventually turned into a board position so I could learn how to run the local tournament with Orangeville. And that's how my initial beginnings as a coach and with the club started to unfold. It was definitely a whirlwind experience. There was a lot going on at that time, but it was very rewarding for me. Since then, I have undertaken, as I said, many different programs. I started with my son, with my daughter. I carried that over into the 2010 boys program when they were 8 years old. I built that program from the ground up. I was the first in Orangeville to have 2 teams at the grassroots level for 1 year. And what keeps me interested is the love of being on the field and explaining the game to young athletes, as well as to help run with our local club. And I've made a great number of acquaintances over the years through coaching, and many I still see regularly. It's personal pride in hearing about how their kids are doing in life and knowing I had a hand in helping to shape them into the people they have become. What makes it the most enjoyable for me is watching my team put it all together on the pitch and execute a beautiful play that results in a goal or no goal. I also find it extremely satisfying to watch players have that aha moment in practice or finally execute a skill they have been struggling with. But the most satisfying has always been watching my kids play. This is my daughter's final year at youth soccer. She'll be playing U21. And I'm going to appreciate every moment of her last season and helping coach them this year. On the club side of it, the most satisfying part for me has been a 10-year battle to get an indoor facility for us, which we've managed to finally do this year. And that is an extremely exciting thing for me personally, because it's been a personal push throughout my career as a board member. And it's the first of its kind in Orangeville for one of the clubs in Orangeville to have their own facility. As far as coaching, I believe in honesty, respect, integrity, and ethical conduct at all times as a person and as a coach. It's important to listen, observe, and talk to players and coaches throughout our time together. For me, providing an inclusive, encouraging, respectful program for players to learn at a steady, personal pace as the best learning environment for them. And for my team, learn from one another, listen to each other, grow together, encourage mistakes, and it's to understand there are always other options in any given play. Some better, some worse, some are perfect. The coach that I want to be is one that players hate to leave when they've outgrown the program or their parents have outgrown the program. But it's important for me that every player I coach feels welcome and important to both myself, to the team, and to the club. And as a general rule, I usually tell my players, you don't have to like the person you're with, but you want to respect them. Basically, I utilize the transformational style of coaching. I want to give players every opportunity to make mistakes and learn from those mistakes by building an age-appropriate program that gives every player an opportunity to succeed, to grow, and to express themselves. I find that even in a small market like Orangeville, we can have great success. It is also important to me to keep parents well-informed and included with all decisions and how the program is going to be run. From the outside of the year, I try to recognize the talent and age group of my players as well as the pool our club has to pick from. How far along are the kids we have? How large is the gap between the best and least talented player? What are the parents looking for? And what other sports and activities are my players in? In my opinion, these are very important questions to ask when framing a program and laying out expectations. I personally believe in my players having the opportunity to explore other interests and encourage multi-sport activity participation throughout the year. So knowing how these interests will impact training is very helpful. Based on feedback from my group of families, I create a program that builds on the foundation of first touch and confidence with the ball. From there, I build in decision making, and I believe in engaging my players with questions. Is that a good decision? Was there a better decision? In a nutshell, I believe in player-centric model, one that allows for guided discovery through real-time decisions based on trial and error. Thank you very much.